Hey students, welcome to this interesting lesson in which now we take a look at why exactly is transpiration so important to us. That means we will be talking about the significance of transpiration. What makes transpiration so important? Well, four major factors contributing to the significance. Firstly, we all know that transpiration is responsible for cooling the surface of the leaf, correct? So it gives cooling effect to the leaf, that means to the complete plant, because when the temperature is extremely high, even the plant starts facing the burns, right? So in order to cool down, the plant gives out more amount of water, that gives transpiration to have a cooling effect on the plant, correct? After cooling effect, yes, transpiration is also responsible for suction force. What do we mean by suction force? Well, something related to pulling of things? Yes, exactly. So when you say suction force, that means the force which is required to pull the water from the stem towards the branches or towards the leaf against the gravity, correct? So the suction force in the plant is experienced more when there is more amount of transpiration, correct? So if water is lost continuously from the leaves, only then roots will absorb more and more water, correct? So that absorption and pulling it upstairs till the leaf surface is what is suction force in the plants, correct? So they are responsible for giving a proper suction force also. Apart from this, due to transpiration, we find proper or equal distribution of minerals and salts in the complete plant. So we have a good amount of distribution of things in the plant. Yes, distribution of substances in the plants. That means when you say transpiration, right? So when you have a particular leaf from where water is going out in the form of vapor, correct? That means it is trying to pull water towards itself. So when it is pulling water towards itself, pretty obvious that all the minerals dissolved in water which are absorbed from the roots come near it. That means the branches, stem and everything is also getting minerals because water is flowing through that channel, correct? So roots absorb all the minerals and salts and that goes upstairs and spreads towards the leaf when transpiration is taking place, because of which it is pulling all the minerals and salts towards itself. So that gives rise to good distribution of minerals and salts in the complete plant body with the help of transpiration. Lastly, though it is not considered to be an extremely important significance these days, but we definitely need to acknowledge the changes in climate because of transpiration. Usually, we say that when there are more amount of trees, more amount of forest, yes, that region, that area gets lots of rains, correct? So that secret of having more amount of rain when there is more amount of forest is exactly transpiration. Yes, transpiration is a secret because when you have more amount of water which is being lost, imagine that complete area having so much of moisture, and that moisture gives rise to all the clouds going up and then you get the proper rains. So when you have one plant, for example, it is believed that one complete sunflower plant is responsible for giving out almost half liters of water per day, one single plant. So imagine if you have a complete field of sunflower, so many complete field having so many flowers, so many plants. All these plants will give you half liters of water transpired. Imagine forest giving you so much of transpiration. That means forest gets us rains because of transpiration. So climate overall is affected, climate overall is changed or rather moisture and humidity factors are very largely affected because of transpiration of plants. Correct? Well, this was all about the complete concept, or this was all about the points or the factors which help us to know significance of transpiration. Why is it so important? It gives cooling effect in the plant, it helps in the suction force, that is taking up water till the leaves and all the branches from the roots. Then you have equal distribution of minerals, salts and everything around, and lastly the climate which gets affected because of transpiration is also to be considered. This was all about factors which help in gaining significance for transpiration. Let's meet up in the next lesson where we talk about several other phenomena like guttation or plant bleeding, which is different, slightly different from transpiration, but an important aspect for us to know in plant physiology. Thank you so much.